Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ars to the Kais. So I know like I said, I uploaded like I think around like 9 months ago, or what is it, like a long time ago, and I started uploading again. I'm trying to upload more, especially since it's near the summer and this whole coronavirus thing got us to be stuck in our houses, and I have nothing better to do. So yeah. So I don't really get recommendations, so I don't know what you guys want me to do. For like if you guys have any tutorials for me or whatever. So my friend recommended a tutorial, and he wanted me to like um do a tutorial on like how to do bodies. Now I'm not an expert on this at all. Like I think a lot of people say this. Like most people that do these videos, we're not trying to look really good. I guess people don't try to look really good. They just trying to help you guys that like have like that are struggling with this. So yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna be teaching you guys the way that I do like body structures and how to kind of do like some like general poses, not really dynamic poses, because I'm not the best at those anyways. I'm not the best at poses. I've just been getting better with poses recently. Um, on a YouTube grind, just looking at how to draw bodies better. Um, but it's it's something you really need to practice. I think also. Yeah, I'm just practicing like drawing because I haven't been on my computer all day. For guidelines, I might just, do like lines like this. Let's just say they're like looking straight ahead, like that. For the torso, if it's like a girl, might change and it might be like, don't have it completely broad like that then. Unless she's like a broad woman, I guess, but something like that. But like, just kind of I do them like a little slanted. And then I do kind of like this type of shape. And you just kind of have to like draw in the feet. Now this is a really bad pose. I'm just trying to teach you guys. And let me fix the pose a bit. But yeah, I'm better with boy poses. So I've only just started doing these like big just shapes because I used to draw like the bone method, and I don't recommend that because it makes your stuff really stiff. Even so, like when using guidelines, your stuff can be really stiff. So you got to make sure that you're doing it well. And also, I don't really want to draw this really far away from the head because that's weird. Because then you're gonna have a really large neck. So yeah, so something like this, I kind of do like this type of torso. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I know I'm not the best teacher, but yeah. So let's do an actual decent pose here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to attempt this, like putting their arms behind their head. Doesn't really matter how good it looks though right now. And for boys, I still do this type of shape. It just helps me be really flowy. And yeah. So it's kind of hard to explain, but like that, right? I'll see if I can finish this like a sketch for you guys. I'll like this actual pose or whatever for the video. I don't know, but yeah. So I'll give you guys also other examples in a second here. I'm trying to make it more sketchy because I usually wouldn't do this much lines, but I'm trying to make it emphasize more. Hold on. So yeah, it's okay. It's kind of hard to see because the way that I draw my hands and stuff. But you want, obviously, the legs to go out. They're like more thicker, and then they go deeper. And this is a weird leg. I'm sorry. This is how I draw my legs. I suck. I know. It's kind of like indents, I guess. There. Yeah, it looks really strange, but we're just not gonna talk about that. And I'm also, since I'm really bad at tutorials, guys, I'm just gonna try to fit in a lot of body tips I have for you guys, not just like with torso, like with like structures, also with just like clothing and stuff, because I already have a tip for you guys, and that's for like clothing. Because I've stolen this from a artist, the person who um like created the show One Piece. For his like hands, I always used to draw like those two lines, and this is before I saw his style. But then he like changes it a bit, and like he had like wrinkles and like the pants, and you're probably like, well, Andrew, that's like really hard to do. Um, but like what are you talking about? But it's actually pretty easy. Just add like little dents like that, and hold on, this doesn't look that good. Yeah, like that, something like that. You could just like emphasize more on it, and then you can like curve this. Yeah, I mean, it looks alright. You know what I mean? Like just like play around with that. Obviously, I'm not trying to make this like look amazing, but I think you guys get the idea. So yeah, here's a neck. By the way, I see a lot of people also do this with necks. This is what I used to do, and holy crap, this is annoying. So let me first point out stuff with the neck. Let me try to move over here. When drawing, let me just point out, when drawing muscular people, it's a lot different than drawing like more skinny, just like normal average body type people. So here, let me try to draw a muscular dude here for a second. You know, his thighs are gonna be a bit bigger, like that. But yeah, so when drawing like necks, I have some tips. So let's just do. Here's a face, right? Yeah, just pretend it's a face. When doing necks, I kind of like curving the neck, but then when it goes down, we have like this muscle right here. I don't know why so many people forget that muscle in between like your neck and your shoulders, but it's there, and it looks so much worse when you don't have that muscle. Cause I mean, I'm sure this is all what we did in like kindergarten, right? You just do neck, then shoulder. That doesn't look right. This is a much better idea. But if you're just doing normal body type people, everybody has this muscle obviously, because you know everyone has muscles, but it's gonna be smaller and more like this, I would say. But if you're doing like more muscular guy, I mean, it depends, but like sometimes it could be like that. Sometimes you know it's like really big, like that. Like it can be like overlapping their head, like their muscles. You know what I mean? So just draw a face for this guy. Why don't I actually draw my main character for my webcomic that I'm about to make, like that I'm about to like publish to Webtoon, hopefully soon, because I haven't even started working on a script yet, because I'm still trying to do character sheets, because I've already got his character sheet done. It's just like more characters I have to do. Holy crap, yeah. So this, this looks really strange, believe me. You guys, okay. So this is kind of like his hairstyle. This is kind of like just face proportions too. I don't know, okay. Yeah, I don't want to be too picky. But yeah, so that's mostly on necks right there. That's a really good example. And like if their head is leaning into something, you want their like body to be more up, right? And you can still draw their neck, just like it won't be that visible, or just don't draw it at all. But you know what I mean? So back to poses. Do I have any more tips? Hold up, fam. So for necks, yeah. So that's about it for necks. Oh yeah, make sure that like you have like the shoulders in the right position. You guys can see they're kind of going up, And for arms, you want the arms to be kind of, you know, meaty around the side, like, what do you call this, like, the beginning, like, the actual, like, arm shoulder part right here, and then when it actually gets down to, more of your hand, like, near your elbow and stuff, do, like, this angle, do curve, and then it goes down, like that. It's kind of hard to see, but, you know what I mean, like a curve. This is just a basic, kind of like, I guess, proportions of a arm. I'm not that good at drawing like clothing wrinkles in general, but you know, these wrinkles for your pants are really easy to do. I'm just making up a character here. It looks more like a pirate, I guess. But yeah, you know, you can really play around with it. So this is, I'll do another pose. I'll do a pose that I used to do a lot for when I'm not good at poses. This is a good pose to do for character sheets. To do pretty much for any character that, like, you know, if you're not that comfortable with your poses, but you still need to figure out your whole character's body, I recommend doing this, because this is when I first started, like, getting, like, trying to improve at bodies, but, like, I still wanted to do my characters, for my character sheets. So this is, like, how I, like how I used to draw my poses. So, what I would do, draw the head. So it's really stiff, but, like, the way I thought of it as, like, it doesn't matter whether it's stiff, because obviously when you're first getting into poses, your poses will be stiff. But just don't think about them, like, don't worry about all those videos that say, oh yeah, like, how to fix stiffness in your, like, characters and stuff, how in your drawing. Your stiffness will, like, you'll eventually get better and more fluid with drawing poses. It's just the more you draw them. Obviously, I'm not the most flowy when it comes to poses anyways, but the more you draw them, the more better you're gonna get at them, obviously. So whenever I'm creating a character sheet, and, like, I mean, I still sometimes do this, not as much anymore, but if you're not, like, good at doing poses well, I just think, like, who cares if they're stiff, because I just need to see this character and how, like, their, like, body proportions, everything is, and, like, nobody's gonna see this character sheet, so why does it matter? So what I would do is just, you know, stick the arms out, because like, you don't have to have them in a position, and just have the legs down. Like, it doesn't matter about the pose. Just do a very simple one. It doesn't have to be this one. Just think that's a good mindset, is to just think that, like, it doesn't matter whether this doesn't look good on my character, or, like, you know, this looks too stiff because no one's gonna see it. So if you're just trying to do it for, like, a character sheet or anything like that, it doesn't matter. Like, you see these legs are obviously too short, but, you know, if I don't care and I just want to see how clothes are gonna look on them, how colors, you know, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day what they look like, right? So, you know, this is maybe some, like, jeans. So, you know, if I wanted to, like, test jeans out on my character, right? Let's say I want, like, a long coat, right, for my character. And so I can figure it out pretty easily when I have, like, a stiff position like this, because stiff positions in general are just easy, but, like, just feel free, just do whatever, you know, you can do best with poses, and it doesn't matter if it looks bad, because, like I said, no one's gonna see it. Yes, well, you need to improve when you actually start working on, like, whatever you're doing that you're doing with your character sheets. Like, let's say, you know, you're doing character sheets and it's stiff, but, you know, it's a character sheet for your webtoon, then obviously for sure you can't have really stiff poses for your webtoon. But that's why, you know, you have tons of time. You don't have to rush into anything like creating a webtoon or anything. I feel like I'm speaking, like, saying this like I'm a professional. I'm really not. This is just tips that help me. So yeah. So, like, poses like this, you can add circles. It used to help me. I just feel like too much guidelines are gonna, like, again, gonna make it stiff. But that's, you know, like I said, that's if, you know, you're actually drawing it for the webtoon and you don't care about doing character sheets. Like I said, if you guys don't know what character sheets are, like if you guys don't know what character sheets actually are, they're basically like sheets that you do for your character, like whether you're trying to design them or like do a basic part of them. So like you can have something to reference back onto when you're actually like doing whatever you're doing. Let's say you're making a story, just like a novel, a book, whatever. It has like some pictures of your character on the front cover or anything. You would do maybe a character sheet, or even if you're doing a movie, you know, movies, blockbusters do this. I think what they do, where like they have character sheets of their character. You know, eating an apple. No, I'm kidding. You know what I mean, though? So it doesn't matter because no one's gonna see the character sheets. Just try your best to like just get the basic rough idea of your, you know, your character sheet, and there you go. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. If this video led into anything else that you guys want me to cover, like better poses or like how to do a certain pose, so if you guys ever have any recommendations on more dynamic poses, I'm not the best at dynamic poses actually, but you know, I'll try to do whatever you guys recommend me. So give me recommendations definitely. Oh, and by the way, if you also don't know what dynamic poses are, it's basically just dynamic stuff. So like it's focuses on how dynamic things are. So like let's say the head's more farther away, but you know, they're pointing at you, and there's like this huge circle here, and you're like, what is that? Well, that's actually their finger, because they're just their finger's so close to the camera. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys all for watching. Yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe. I think, yeah, I did get a new outro. I'm sorry for my other outro. That outro was really cool because, you know, I'm into JoJo. But I got another one because that other outro, you know, it didn't really make too much sense. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't the best, and I got a way better one. Baka Monogatari, if you guys know what show that is. I'm trying to find like an intro that I can use, like that I can make or whatever, or outro that I can use that actually is related to art instead of just anime. But like I said, this is like a channel where I draw anime pretty much. So yeah, but like still, like this video isn't really based off anime. It's just based off proportions. So like I said, if you guys have any tutorials or anything you guys want me to do, any video like concept in general, just like comment down below for sure. I'll try to get to that. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Like I said, like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. 違うかも全身がいたから石のように硬いそんな気が岸なくならないままです